Welcome guys, this is my first live YouTube channel on the Crypto Pro for Life platform. Guys, this is a big welcome to any one of you guys out there, reaching out to all my crypto people. We are destined to become one of the biggest YouTube channel out there on cryptocurrency. We've been in this marketplace for over 2 years. I know it's a big claim, but just wanted to let you know that I'll be dropping you guys some fantastic contents coming up. So what do we have to bring to you today? Just dive into the crypto market. Today we're in CoinMarketCap. So CoinMarketCap, this is where you're going to be getting some of the latest news and trending stuff going on in our space. Now, before we go further ado, I want to let you know that nothing in this video is a financial advice, so do not make any investment decision based on anything we say. We're just purely here to bring you up-to-date information on what's going on so that you can make a conscious decision for yourself and whatever choices of cryptocurrency you decide. I'll be showing you some skills and tips and how you can compound and stuff like that, but those are for later videos, as we'll be keeping you up to date as to how to grow your portfolio. You can just look at what we do, but you don't have to do what we do. So a matter of fact as well, to help us on our channel to grow, to bring your constant contents up to date, I'd like you to like that, subscribe, hit that subscribe button for us and like our videos, and so that we can continue to get out there with YouTube helping us to bring up-to-date information. So here we dive in now. Now today, as you can see, before we start, the coin market cap is just hitting the $1.9 trillion market cap. I mean, I've been in this game when this was only $500 million market cap, and that was big things. Now we're hitting the trillions. We passed 2 trillion before, and I'm sure we're going to be touching again. So one of the big news that I want to bring to you guys now is what's going on up in China. As you can see here, China bans all cryptocurrency. Now what does that mean for the market? We could see that the market took a nosedive as a result of this. But for us as crypto enthusiasts, we see that this is just probably their loss. Really feel sorry for all those people in China who can't get into the space of earning an income, you know, pay your taxes, have a bit of freedom of cash to spend, but whilst we're in the West, let's make use of this best opportunity that we have at this moment. So as we see here, we're going to look at what's going on here. So podcasts, crypto drama, Snoop Dogg, bombshell, NFT for Afghanistan, CBDC explained. So just an easy to understand look at this week crypto news, including why Bitcoin briefly fell below the 40,000 cap. So we see that Bitcoin stumble, so does the market. In any case, we as investors in crypto, when you see the market goes down, in March 2019-ish, Bitcoin fell to lowest low. We're hitting about the $4,000. So even when people saying that Bitcoin crash, really, if you got in Bitcoin at 4K and now you're up by 45,000, really, if it's even at 40K now, you're up by 35,000, sorry. So you'll be still in profit, you understand? So when Bitcoin hit its peak at $62,000, you'd be super in profit. So at this point, I wouldn't even be too concerned about where the market is at that moment. But if you're in this for the long run, you should see that technically what goes up must come down, what goes down must goes up. So it's a game. I like the unstableness of the market, unlike other people moan and whinge about it. I see when the market goes down, it's a great opportunity to get in and make some money, because when it rises, that's where the money is at. Sell at the top, buy at the bottom. Simple law in crypto trading or in any trading. You don't sell when things are down, you buy. You understand? So we'll see here in the Coin Market Cap, hosted by Connor Stephan, aims to break down this week crypto news in a fun and accessible way. Yeah. So research continues to show that consumers find cryptocurrency difficult to understand, and we determined to change that. So news roundup: why did Bitcoin price fall? Okay, it's been a rather scary week to be a crypto investor, and bizarrely Bitcoin brief fall below 40k has a lot to do with a Chinese property company that you have probably never heard of until recently. So Evergrande is in a lot of debt, 300 billion to be exact. Come on guys, 300 billion. And when it emerged that the firm is struggling to keep up with interest rate payment, market around the world were spooked. Yeah, so that bad news sent everything downwards. So what you have to understand is that sometimes, even though this got nothing to do with crypto, people got a lot of money wrapped up. Imagine $300 billion in debt. So a lot of people elsewhere would have been obviously pulling out their money, and that sent shockwave across the cryptocurrency trading. You can imagine the forex market, the stock market, all these places would have been affected also. So as it continues here, it says, and when it emerged that the firm is struggling to keep up its debt with the repayment, markets around the world were spooked. Now you may be thinking, why does that affect Bitcoin exactly? Well, it's because some traders opt to pull their funds out of risky assets. Yeah, Molly, Jane Zuckerman, hope I'm damaging your name, also join us to talk about the stories that caught her eyes this week, with 2 Bitcoin giveaway scams hitting the headlines. Opportunistic fraudsters set up a bogus Apple website to coincide with the launch event for the iPhone 13. Days later, Bitcoin.org, one of the first websites to host Satoshi Nakamoto white paper, was targeted. Its page was replaced with a false promise that anyone who sent Bitcoin to an address would get twice as much back. Trust me, you don't want to fall for these scams. I've been hit by this, so I'm putting my hands up that I fell for it. Not this one particular, but it's to do with XRP, and you wake up the next morning in pain when you think how stupid you are. So that's one thing you ain't catching me against scammers on. So elsewhere, we discussed Tom Brady, the NFL star, who has said he would love to be partly paid in Bitcoin. You know, any smart people would want that for money that's going up instead of down. Ether and Cardano, but is this a good idea? Molly Jane says. So if you get your paycheck entirely in Bitcoin and then it goes down 10%, you are making less money than you would have expected. You also could make more money than you would have expected, but it's not something that is predictable. So for someone like Tom Brady, I don't really think that he's living paycheck to paycheck like most people. So he could take his pay in Bitcoin, obviously, and let that Bitcoin rises and then cash out, or if it drops, just leave the thing until it rises, because like the sea, goes out, it comes back in, goes out, it comes back in. So when it goes out and it comes back in, you catch it. You can see where these sports stars are looking at. They're not like, oh my gosh, if my paycheck comes in today and I don't get my paycheck, I'm gonna be you know, upset if it's dropped by 10%. They're not really bothered. These guys got millions of dollars. But for me and you, we probably don't want to take payments in Bitcoin today and tomorrow it's worth less, and we can't buy our food to feed our family. So understand that these guys can help for that, because if Bitcoin goes up 10%, they make 10% more. I may be wrong, as the paragraph here continues, but I have hunch that he has a pretty good savings account, so he can take that risk. He could be willing to lose his entire paycheck for people in the world that may be needed to pay rent with their money paycheck. You know what it is. What if it goes to zero? So that, like we said, for him it doesn't matter. You know, the guy is up there. So we have also got an update on Snoop Dogg, who has claimed he is a A-lister behind Cosimo de Medici. Bear in mind with my spelling, this guy's a Twitter account that focuses on NFT. New reports suggest there might be more to this than meets the eye. So NFTs are the next thing becoming big in the space at the moment. So guys, do your research on anything. Like as I said, this is my first time doing these kind of videos now, and I got a pretty rough idea what's going on in the crypto space, but just to get my appetite whet, I'm just bringing you a little bit of news of what's going on. So like as I said, things have a ripple effect. If something goes on in China and it goes down, you're gonna find that people are panicking, selling. But one rule to the thumbs is never buy when people are FOMOing. Yeah, and that means if everybody is running one direction, sometimes you have to think go the opposite. So if it's something that's at 10,000 and you catch it at 50,000, these big boys are gonna take their cut at that point. They're not gonna, you know, just let it goes and goes and goes. They're gonna take the, you know, they make 30k 40k profits, they're gonna take it. So know that if you're going in at the top, you're gonna get sting. So if that thing crashes, just sit, wait, yeah, get your bucket ready to get a dip into that crypto world and buy at the low bits. Smart investors don't buy at the top, they buy at the bottom. So that's my advice for you from cryptoproforlife.com. check out our website as well. As you can see, I'll just type it up here in the bar. That's www.see. There you go. When you click this, you can get some of the latest news and reviews as well. So most of the things that will be on here will be updated as well. So as you can see, you get live price feed from our website, prices as they currently stand in the market. You get latest news and headlines as well to make conscious decisions on some of your investments. So that's it for us, and stay tuned. Remember, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll be bringing you more up-to-date news coming soon. Take care.